Alright, so since I set out on this whole journey, I've done a lot of talking, a lot of asking you guys questions, vlogs that I've posted, little events that I've done, somewhat kind of reviews on just products that I've gotten, and based off how I feel about all of this stuff in the session that I've pretty much come to have, I don't see that coming to an end. There will be way more products and way more stuff for me to talk about. But at some point, I gotta post the mixes. Now, I have posted 2 mixes, but you know me, I gotta go back to talking, and I want to share with you guys kind of how I put them together in a very high quality way. So what I decided to do was just grab my good old phone right here, my camera, and pick that up and show you guys exactly the setup that I have in order for me to get pretty good high quality mashup videos and mix videos for you guys. This is the most simplest way, or the easiest way that I've done it. There's other easy ways, but this is a very low cost and easy, effective way for you to get high quality videos for your DJ sets and your mashup videos. So if you're interested in that, this is exactly what you're about to see. All right, check it out. I hope you guys get value from it. All right, guys, so if you come across my videos before, then you know that I currently have pretty much my equipment sitting on this piano stand along with this IKEA tabletop. I did a full breakdown on the desk and pretty much how I run everything, you know, down to even the power outlets that I went on ahead and attached to it. But obviously that's not the focus of the video. I just bring that up because right now this is the current place that I have it set up. This thing that I'm talking about with recording, in regards to recording, is meant for you to be mobile and meant to be moved around. So this can pretty much be done anywhere that you are. And I bring it up because I move this all the time. So this is just currently where it is. I think I filmed one of my videos. I did film one of my videos, and I'll go ahead and throw up, you know, just kind of what it looks like with this exact setup. Now, I didn't have this light. You guys know I'm an editor or whatever, and I got plenty of video stuff. I didn't have this light on. I actually had those 2, which are the ones that I primarily use when I'm shooting my intros, as you just saw. But to get to the actual setup and the things that you need, and I also give you the price, first things first, let's get down to it. If you want to, obviously, you want to get yourself a decent camera. You want to get yourself an action camera. There are a ton of different cameras that you can get. You can get the Pocket 3. However, I decided to go with the Action 4 because it's currently on sale right now. I'm gonna bounce over to this right here. DJI 4 is currently on sale for $209 because the 5 came out. So it's currently on sale. I just have it on a basic tripod. I kind of jerry-rigged some stuff that I had since I just have so much equipment kind of laying around. It typically comes with, let me see. It typically comes with something like this. This comes in the box. You can go out and you can buy yourself a whole bunch of different equipment and whatnot. This is like a sticky mount that somebody would put on like a helmet or something. What I was doing was, at first, I was just kind of sliding it in here. This was attached to the bottom of the camera like that, and then I was sliding in there. I decided to go ahead and just stop doing that. I had like this cell phone holder right here. If you can see, that's usually what an iPhone or something like that will go in. And then that spins into like a tripod, like something like this, like a tripod top. See how that spins right in? That threads right into the bottom of this iPhone holder. I just went on ahead and clamped the Action 4 inside of that, and then spun it into this little piece right here. I can pull this off. This comes off. This is no different than just a basic camera tripod with the slate that comes right out, and then I can hold this all in my hand or whatever. But you're gonna need yourself a good action camera. I went with the Action 4. It was on sale. It's got great quality. That's number 1. Number 2. Just as important as seeing sound. If you don't have a camera that allows you to directly input the sound into the camera, which I do have a camera like that. If you guys can look over there, that's I think that's the A6400 right there, and I have an A7 III. But those are expensive cameras, man. You don't want to be lugging around that big old camera, or even if you're in your house. Sometimes it's just kind of like, these action cameras are so much easier just to set up and go, because you can set them right. You can set them on the table, you can set them anywhere, and they just work. It's less hassle than trying to make sure, you know, that you're dealing with the right lens. You got to have a wide angle lens. That in itself is pretty expensive. So to avoid all that, action camera. But you're gonna need sound. And a lot of times with these action cameras, they only take USB-Cs, and depending on the output or the audio that you have, you're gonna have to get some sort of conversion kit. And 9 times out of 10, what I've always run into, because for some reason, a lot of these action cameras, and especially like the Pocket 3, when you convert from the audio RCA to your 3.5, and then you're gonna have to have a 3.5 adapter to go into a USB-C, what's gonna happen is the camera is gonna get tricked up, and it's not gonna know when to record. Like, it's gonna hit record, stop, record, stop. And next thing you know, when you open it up, you're gonna have 1,000 millisecond videos just sitting in a folder. It's crazy as hell, but to avoid all that, what you wanna do is get yourself a digital recorder. And you wanna make sure that the recorder that you have is able to record in the highest quality of WAV files. You pretty much want it to be, I believe, lossless. That's what it is. But you wanna make sure that it's able to record in WAV format, because you want the best quality ever. It's just gonna be the easiest way for you to get the best quality. Now, obviously, if you have like a big camera like that, then you ain't got to worry about that. But this is to be moved and taken around. I currently have this GARMAY. This thing is pretty awesome. I mean, it's pretty straightforward and simple. I'll go ahead and just hit play. And what you want to do is you want to run the audio right out of the RCAs into this right here. And you just want to, I go ahead and hit record, because if I hit record, now you can see the WAV files jumping. So if I scratch, you see them jumping. Right now I have it quiet, but if I hit play, you can see the audio coming right through. And that right there is gonna record in extremely high quality. I'm gonna do a video breakdown on this. So this is a pretty good thing for you to have. It's built pretty solid, and it wasn't that much. If I hop back over here to my Amazon orders, you're gonna see that it costs $28.99, if you can see that. And you're gonna need that too, along with the Action 4 cam. And also, since I'm bringing up these things that you're gonna need, you're gonna need memory cards to come with it. This right here has an internal storage of 16 gigabytes. So that's more than enough for you to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever, most of the stuff. Like if you just record audio, that's a lot of time or whatever. That's a good amount of time. I think that's like 24 hours. You ain't gonna need all that. But it also has expanded memory. It comes with 32 gigabyte or whatever. But the DJI right there, that ain't coming with a memory card. You're gonna need to pick up something, and I recommend going 256 gigabytes. That's usually just kind of the standard. You can get away with 128, but I mean, for the small price difference, I think the 128 is 15, this one's 24. Get the 256, easy. Make sure you get yourself a really good memory card. You just go with SanDisk Extreme. Make sure it's an Extreme. I never had an issue with anything that I do. I always make sure I get an Extreme. SanDisk, I usually don't use anything other than those, and I've never had an issue or anything. After you have your camera, your recorder, your memory cards, of course, you're gonna need something to play back. And obviously you can do this with anything. You can do it with speakers like that, whatever, speakers that you have. But you wanna make sure that you're able to monitor as well. You can do it with the headphones. You can do this any way you want to, but this is just the setup that I have. I have it set up to where I can just hit master on the Rev 1. With the Rain, it's a little bit different, but since I have the Rev 1 set up right here, this is what I'm gonna show you. I can hit master. Anything that's coming out of Serato is gonna go here because it's coming straight out. Obviously, this is your output. This would be like your speakers. But I just have these pretty much hooked up to the headphones. That way I can record my my mix videos and not have to worry about anything. Like, for instance, I could just hit master. I'm not gonna play any music because I want to be able to put this video up without copyright. And I think I got a Jay-Z song up. We ain't doing that. I can hit master. That's gonna come out, but then I can also have my cues, obviously, right here, and I can hear what's playing on the other deck. And the only thing that I really have to worry about getting recorded is what's going through the master, obviously. And since I could be on this deck. I can do all that. Doesn't matter. It's just because I had that open. Once I turn that off, obviously you guys know that's gonna go away. But even if I had that on, I could play the full song, do whatever I need to do, but I can hear it, and only thing that's gonna get recorded is a master. You know, you guys know how that is. That's more so just a my thing, just because I don't always want to wear headphones when I'm recording these videos or whatever. And to give you the price breakdown on that speaker is $25.35. I'm gonna do a video on this because I think this is a really cool thing for us to have, you know what I'm saying, just to practice with. Obviously there's different speakers or whatever that you can have, but this one is dope. I mean, it's the same size of a soda can. It just looks player to me, so that's the one I decided to go with. Outside of that, those three things, these are the essentials. But if you want to add a little bit more to it, then obviously what you're going to want to do is get yourself a light. If you're in a place that's well lit, then these do a really good job of not leading a light. I typically like to shoot in the house, so I want to have a light on me. That's just, I think it's I want to say it's a NEEWER brand pedal light. I've had it for so long to the point that I can't even remember. These are battery powered. I'll hop over there and show you guys. These are battery powered. You're typically able to adjust the, you're typically able to cut them on, have a switch, and you're able to adjust the tone of the light. And then you're also able to adjust the brightness, of course. But if you're recording, these don't cost that much. Typically, these do a good job in low light, but if you want something that's really clear and not grainy, you're gonna wanna set yourself up a light. And then I didn't go over any of the tripods or whatever. That's kind of like your own thing or whatever. These lights, I couldn't find the exact one. I did pull up NEEWER. This little one right here, I'm gonna guess that it's kind of similar in size. It's 38 bucks. I think maybe I paid like 50. I don't know, because I got that from a Houston Camera Exchange. I paid a little bit more money because I knew what I was gonna be doing with it. It was gonna be, you know, traveling around, but this is something that you wanna just set up. You'll be cool. You'll even be good with a ring light, but for this video purpose, 38 bucks. That'll be pretty much all that you need. Those four things: action camera, the light, a playback speaker, and obviously something to record really high quality audio with. You want your mix to be perfect there. I know that you can probably record in Serato a lot of the times, but I think when you're streaming music, sometimes I don't have all the songs that I have, you know, available on my hard drive. Sometimes I'm just listening to the title on here because I'm at the crib. I'm not doing a gig. And I might not have a song and I want to stream it. When you're streaming music, I don't think Serato can record that. But this is the easiest way to get around all of that. Just plug it in, make sure you're good. When you go to edit the video, take the camera audio away from this, slap this audio in, 2 seconds. Boom, export it, upload it if you guys want to do whatever you want to do. I shoot mine vertical because I'm shooting it for Instagram, for TikTok. I'm not shooting it, you know, horizontal or whatever, landscape, for YouTube, really. But yeah, that's why I have mine set up like that. You can set it up any way that you want. But those are the four things that you're going to need. And I'm trying to make sure I didn't leave anything important out. I think that's everything. You're just gonna need those four things in order to get it done. With all that being said, $38.99, $25.35, $209. Memory card is $24.87, $28.99 for the recorder. I think that's roughly somewhere $327, $330, something like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and say $350 because you guys are gonna need tripods if you want to, whatever you want. That's up to you, man. But bare minimum, that's pretty much it. That's gonna get you some high quality stuff. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this video here. I've taken up a lot, too much of your time anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value out of this. Let me know down in the comment section if you have a setup, what your setup is, if you decide to go with something like this, if it's similar, however you out here moving. Either way it goes, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm out of here, all right? Peace.